everybody. So we are again together with Generation Female Global Summit, and today we continue our roundtables around the world. We have fantastic speakers who would like to share experience. We ask a lot of questions. If you have any question, please chat it in app or web desktop, let us know, and we will cover this question after roundtable. I would like to say that now live we are changing because me and Shireen, we are running different roundtables. We have so many speakers. And if you want to watch one or another one, you can just to change it in agenda. You go there and you see watch. Because for now we are running startup and with Shireen and with me, we have super fantastic ladies as usual today. And our round table is called Female Entrepreneurs and Businesswomen, Bricks and Mortar Business Experience. So today we have Alice and Francesca Villa, is a Villa Jewelry Milano. Hello, ladies.
Hi.
Hi. Michela Pozzato, she's founder and owner of Michela Pozzato. Buongiorno, Michela, hello.
Hello, Anna, hello. Hello, everybody.
We have a super Michelin star chef, Viviana Varesi. Buongiorno, Viviana.
Ciao, hello.
And we have Giulia. So Giulia, she's the only one from Belgium because the rest our speakers are based in Italy. Giulia Arikians, she's founder and the managing director, My Stein. Giulia, hello, Giulia.
Hello, everybody. Nice to see you.
Okay, so our general objective for this roundtable is to showcase a range of female entrepreneurs and businesswomen, so who are leading businesses in the traditional retail and bricks and mortar businesses. I would like to show you and give a stage to our speakers to show you a video and to introduce a little bit in details. Fantastic. So Villa Jewelry, Alice and Francesca. Now I would like to give a few words to Michela. Michela, you're on stage. I know you have a presentation. Please introduce yourself.
I am Michela. I'm working with my flower shop in Milan from 10 years. I started with a little shop, and now we are in a bigger shop at the same address where we started. At the beginning, I was alone, and now we are in 4 people in the shop because business is growing, and we hope we will grow more. This is my experience in Milan, my shop.
Thank you, Michela. And Viviana will speak in Italian as an introduction, then I will be happy to translate because we have a question. Viviana, please, so, 2 minuti introduzioni.
Va bene. Beh, mi chiamo Viviana Varese, ho una stella Michelin, ristorante Viva a Milano, una stella che ho ormai da 12 anni. E con una cucina molto varia e anche con all'interno tantissimo la presenza femminile e diciamo di tutte, anche di parecchia differenza di nazionalità e di cultura, ecco. E, la mia è una tradizione di famiglia, quindi faccio questo mestiere da più di 33 anni e niente, per ora faccio alta ristorazione, anche se in questo periodo ho fatto anche altro tipo di ristorazione, ho fatto varie cose per diversificarmi.
Okay, grazie mille Viviana, grazie. So now we are all together and I would like to ask general question, because all of us, we faced a COVID time and all of your industries, because you represent different industries, significantly impacted by the current pandemic. So how is your company adapting and dealing with the, let's say, upheaval cost of COVID? Alice, Francesca? So you just unmute.
Sorry. It was obviously a shocking and unexpected event, and like any difficult and negative event, it has tested us and make us really feel lost. But actually our professional life for both started from a difficult moment in our life. That was the loss of our father. So we kind of already felt the same in the past, and like the fact that we had something similar in our past doesn't necessarily make it easier to deal with what comes after, but at least left us with the confidence within us that with effort, with courage and enthusiasm, like you can get to the other side. So the only difficult part is to find out how, but then you have that confidence in yourself.
Great. Thank you. And Julia, what about you?
Yes, for my industry, this time is really not easy. But I would like to start with a famous idiom, with the famous postulate of Churchill, that any crisis is opportunities. And really, this crisis opens for even business new opportunities. We create new forms, we created new technologies, we created new kind of and types of events. So the first time was the same. It was a shock. We didn't know what to do, but actually, in 2 weeks, we have created a new project and a new formats of online events and hybrid events.
Julia, and I'm really sorry because I didn't give you a speech about introduction. So maybe,
it's not a problem.
Maybe you will say a few words about your business and what you are doing and what kind of project you are leading in Belgium.
We are company Mais Time. We are doing all kinds of corporate events, conferences, incentive tours, team buildings, parties, and so on. And in this time, for example, we are creating new projects for corporate clients. So as online team buildings in a quest format, with opportunity to travel all over the world and to communicate with our team. And we are working now with such a tool like a conference, including additional reality technologies. When can we make a virtual studios and connect people being in a different part of our world. We do also thematical tours around Belgium and Benelux countries. They can be for the weekend or for 3 or 5 days. And these tours unite people due to their interest. And we're working also as a concert agency here in Belgium. We bring different kind of artists, actors, theatrical performances, shows, etc. And for example, now we can't do this due to the situation, due to the global situation. And we created new product also. This is a project Art Stream. This is online meeting with the famous actors, artists, writers, and so on. Interactive performances also, when people can be a part and can be live in the event. So here it's like a few photos. How can it be? We have a different kind of studios for different kind of the events, and in different screens, speakers can see all the participants and can communicate with them live, not only with the chat. So the next slide, please. And here it's like a technical view, how it's look like. And so maybe about the future of mice, I will tell later, Anna, or I can do this now, my view.
Yeah, you can say it now.
Okay, so the next slide, what can I say? I don't want to see in a glass bowl. It's a Flemish idiom. I'm not a person who sees the future, but what can I say? That, for example, we have two trends in our industry. This is the first trend is hybrid events, when a little part of people can get it offline. It's and offline gets it's like a luxury status, and the other participants can unite, can join to the event in different type of online technologies. And the second trend in our industry is so that companies trying to collaborate, trying to join and to create some new projects. Would you please, Anna, go to the next slide? Yes, here it's like a 5 main things what we will have in our industry for this year and for the next, I think. So online will be with us. So we wouldn't return back to the time before. Offline is a new luxury, as I have told, and we need perfect visual content and interactive instruments, and we are working for this. We have now really fast development of AR and VR technologies, and it helps a little bit to get some exchange of our emotions. What can we do usually during offline events? We are looking for new forms for corporate parties and content industry. But what can I say? No doubt that offline is better than online, really, for the events. And people need real communication. And as you have told before, Anna, that sometimes during online events, we can't understand, do we have the feedback, what kind of feedback, what kind of emotions, is it right what we are doing or not? It's not easy, and we are looking for a new forms when it is possible. So what can I say? That event industry, for example, and not only event industry, but all over the world, we need to adapt ourselves to online reality and use it for the positive cases, because we have positive points. We don't have any boundaries. We can connect to each part of our world where we have internet, good connection, and so on. So I see that we will have in the future hybrid events mostly.
Thank you, Julia. Back to question regarding COVID. Michela, how was it in your business specifically?
Ti rispondo in italiano, va bene, Anna?
Va bene. So I have to translate also. Okay.
No, because my English is limited. So
okay.
If you want, I try in English.
Yes, please. Feel free in English if something.
Okay.
So all people understand that you are not English, you're not based, so you're Italian, and it's okay.
It was difficult also for us. We closed for 2 months the shop, and the spring is the most important season for our job. In March, April, and May, you have the most important flowers of the year. But these 2 months closed, they were very important for thinking new project from the future. We were working with a new kind of type of flower to have in the shop, because the most part of the flowers comes from the other side of the world, roses, and this is not a real good thing for the nature, because transport with the airplanes, and so we are trying to propose to our clients the flowers from our countryside, local flowers. This makes our business coming different, because before we used a lot of flowers that are very beautiful because they use pesticides and herbicides for make them so beautiful. And now we are trying to use the flowers that are really natural. And this is a challenge for the future, because in a little way also with flowers we can try biological and ethic flower. As I think Viviana does it with food from a lot of years, because with food they started about 30-40 years ago with not biological, organic food. We want to try now with flowers, and this is a very hard challenge we are looking for. We started before the pandemic, but this made us more strong in this decision and this way of working. And we have to let the clients know these things. And this is the difficult part of the work, because you have to explain where they are coming from, how they are grown, the passion that we put for this product now. And this will change a lot the flower business, I think.
Thank you, Michela. And Viviana, what about restaurant? What about you? Viviana, you need unmute, we can hear you. Ok, perfetto.
Ok, no, io non ci provo neanche in inglese perché lo parlo veramente in un modo pessimo. Poi dopo con il lockdown ho smesso anche. No, beh, sono stati mesi assolutamente difficili per alcuni settori in particolare. Credo che quello legato, diciamo, all'arte in genere, al lusso, sono i settori più colpiti, perché sono diventati anche i settori dove diventa quasi superfluo, no? Il pensiero di poter andare a mangiare in un grande ristorante o di prendere un mazzo di fiori, che comunque è già una ricerca più artistica, no? Quindi diciamo che sono stati mesi difficili per quanto riguarda fermare una macchina, la mia piuttosto grande perché aveva 32 dipendenti e poi ricominciare, diciamo, adesso è sicuramente una grande battaglia. Mi sono nel frattempo diversificata, nel senso che per l'estate ho aperto un'osteria al Garda e ho aperto un bistrò in piazza per poter avere anche dei tagli anche di spesa differenti, oltre che di offerta differente. E ho iniziato tutto un progetto sull'e-commerce, quindi sul fatto di arrivare direttamente nelle case con prodotti che potessi offrire a lunga durata. Quindi diciamo che sono stati mesi in cui c'è stato comunque tantissimo lavoro sul cercare di creare un mercato nuovo e diverso, ecco. Sulla appunto la sostenibilità, sulla biodiversità o ingredienti biologici, noi sono anni che ci lavoriamo, quindi è più facile per me, ecco, sulla parte di utilizzare gli artigiani italiani perché ne abbiamo tanti e anzi è anche importante sempre di più valorizzarli.
Va bene, so I'm going to translate for the people who is not speak Italian. Just Viviana says that it really was difficult months, and she has 32 people on, and everything was stopped. And she was looking at opportunity how to expand business. Viviana opened Viva La Piazza, which is actually like contemporary tavern, which is based on Le Garda, and also another summer temporary restaurant, which is giving some historical dishes of Viviana kitchen. Is based on Piazza 25 Aprile, which is in Milan. So, and it's based in front of Italy, as with a fish cocktail aperitivo, so people can go. It will be open till early October because it's outdoor area. And Viviana says that she was looking at other opportunity, how she can expand the business, and the project which she started is during lockdown, and she is developing is to keep in touch with her customers through e-commerce. So, and Viviana is expanding e-commerce by adding packages for individual and companies, and so it's which will arrive home, and where the people can spend more time. And she is now also focusing on a new menu for. I think that Viviana didn't say so, but I know that she's focusing on new menu for Stellato Viva Viviana restaurant. So, and it will be only one active restaurant as well. Okay, so we just, for translation, I switch off my video because it was Viviana's speech. And then now we have a specific question. We move from general question on specific one. And I have a question to Alice and Francesca. So you are a young woman and running a 5-generation-old family jewelry brand. So what kind of challenges have you faced in leading a family businesses, and how do you balance brand heritage with modernity and relevance?
Well, we consider ourselves very lucky to have inherited a business of such great value and with such a great history behind us. But as in everything, there are two sides of the coin. When you have an historical business, first you have the responsibility to carry it forward the best way possible, and it's quite hard. And in addition, the present teach us that we have to keep on continue to evolve and to keep with adding new, evolving and evolving and keeping up with the times. And sometimes having an historical business behind you makes things a lot harder and complicates things a lot. we now, for example, we are profoundly changed. Was very local, and the customers were actually our neighbors, and we knew them personally. Like my parents and my grandparents knew them personally, and they used to come to knock at our door. Now everything is changing, and there are much more brands on the market, and the world is at the like you can buy wherever in the world easily online. And the customers are international, and being international, they have different tastes and they approach their purchase experience in different ways. So what we try to do to like keep the historical part and the tradition within us, but to meet the new trends of the moment, is to create a new experience of buying with a extreme customization, total uniqueness of every piece. And in the past, it was exactly the opposite, because people wanted to have what other people had and what they had seen on someone else. So now the most important part is to make our customer feel unique, as they were our best customer among all the others, and to make them feel confident that they're buying something that is really valuable and not just a brand that is our like strength, and to allow them that to see where we produce what they're buying from us, so they really understand the value that is behind that. And like our main concept, that is the made in Italy, that is not only made in Italy, it's made in Milan, made in our atelier that is on the top floor of our shop. So really it's made in Via Manzoni, where we stay.
Okay, grazie. Michela, what are some biggest challenges that you are facing as a florist industry? So how do you build your brand identity as signature style? Because you've been shy to say that you are working with a very big clients like Tiffany, for example, or other brands. And I know Michela quite long time, so she's super top on her industry. So what is the challenges and how did you build a brand?
Really, it was in a simple way, but really it isn't really simple. I tried to propose to my clients the same flowers I love. And so the identity of the shop is the things I would like for me. And that was the challenge. If my clients could appreciate this taste that I was trying to propose in Milan. I was looking at flowers like I look to the nature, to my garden, and in a very simple way. But I think it's very difficult to be simple, and I had a lot of success in Milan with my shop, and my clients love this kind of choices we made, and we are always renovating our flowers, and it's very it's a lot of joy for us, and I think these flowers can be a great joy also for the clients.
Viviane, and I have the same question to you. With regards to restaurant, what is the biggest challenge to run a high level of restaurants?
La prima cosa che diciamo che la cosa per noi più importante ristoratori è quella di rimanere sul mercato, quindi di cercare di superare questi mesi a venire riducendo gli sprechi, ridimensionandosi con la manodopera, perché abbiamo dovuto allargare molto di più gli spazi, quindi abbiamo meno coperti. e puntando ancora di più sulla stagionalità, quindi cambiando il menù spessissimo, quasi una volta ogni 10 giorni, per avere una stagionalità molto più, ancora più importante, ma ridurre quello che è il menù alla carta. Quindi abbiamo deciso di fare 2 menù degustazione, una carta fra i piatti che proponiamo nel menù degustazione, quindi eliminare un po' di lavoro di manodopera, perché è il costo più alto in assoluto che noi sosteniamo, e questo però ci fa sì di poter avere un prezzo molto corretto per la qualità che noi abbiamo, per l'altissima qualità che noi abbiamo, e ci dà la possibilità di non sprecare cibo, quindi di avere sempre il cibo fatto ogni giorno, super fresco, avendo un pochino meno piatti riusciamo ad avere una qualità ancora più alta. Quindi diciamo questo è un po' quello che è stata la politica nuova appunto di Viva, ridurre leggermente la quantità soprattutto dei piatti e poi di iniziare questo percorso dell'e-commerce, quindi creando 30 nuovi prodotti più un panettone fatto da noi con i nostri canditi, perché crediamo che il Natale sarà la prossima festa, che un po' come è stata un po' l'estate che ci ha fatto un po' lavorare, il Natale per noi è un momento importante di quest'anno.
Grazie, grazie. I see that my admin is showing that we are a little out of time. I would like to ask you maybe the last question for our roundtable. We will see if people want, you can chat, ask questions, and maybe we will have another time, more longer period. I want to ask you as a woman, as a leader, what kind of advice you can give those who is listening us to run this or another business, because you have a huge experience on your own segment. So please give us advice. Julia?
Yes, what can I say? It's like a life hack, what I use usually in my life. If you have an idea, if you have a passion to do something, just do it. Just start with a little thing. You can chat to your colleague or to your business partner or to someone else, to your friend, or just try to begin to speak with other people about your idea. And you will see that everything what do you need will come, and your idea will come to reality. So don't sit on one place on the sofa, for example. Just do something. Start with a little thing. This is my advice.
Thank you, Julia. And Michaela, what kind of advice for the women leaders you can give?
In a few words, passion, competence, and for my work, observing nature, here try to understand and accept the time of the nature, how things going on. Also to be a good observer and have patience.
Grazie. And Viviana, from your side? You're on mute, Viviana, we can't hear you.
Essere molto forti, tenere duro, continuare a credere che dobbiamo continuare a essere creativi, ancora più creativi di prima, e continuare a credere nel nostro lavoro, e che la qualità in qualsiasi campo sarà quella che sempre pagherà di più. Quindi è molto importante in questo momento cambiare insieme al momento spesso, quindi essere veramente predisposti a cambiare e cambiare insieme alla squadra, perché dobbiamo ancora giocare tanto la nostra partita, ecco. Bisogna essere forti, ecco.
Grazie Viviana. Alice, Francesca?
What I think is that everyone has to find their strength and develop it. And as a woman in my job, I started understanding that to be successful, we have to remain unique with our small boutique shop in Milan. It's a world of big companies, big industrial production, and what's important for us is to be unique, to sell unique products, one of a kind, and to, as a woman, what I feel is that being a woman makes you more sensible and sensitive. So we have to be like a psychologist in our job. So what's more important is not just to sell, but to understand what the customer really loves as a piece, and to sell it, to see the love story that has begun with that kind of jewel, and to have the customer to come again. It's not really important, even if the period it's difficult and selling it's important. For us, it's building relation and having affectionate customers that just passed by the shop and they just want to enter as a familiar ambient. That's important for us.
Grazie. Thank you very much, everybody. We had a lot of questions to ask, but for the moment, I have to say you thank you very much for your time and support women around the world. So, nostri donne, grazie mille, grazie e ci vediamo, ci sentiamo. Grazie.
Grazie.